We're back on this Thursday with more of Today. Parenting is the toughest job you'll ever love, but it comes with really, it's crazy, no training, and parents can often feel like they are floundering.
Well, here to help you with the biggest mistakes parents can make are Today Mom's contributor and author of If I Have to Tell You One More Time, AMY McCREADY,
yes,
and child and adolescent psychologist Jennifer Hartstein. Hey, ladies.
Lovely to see you.
How are you?
Yes. Well, we keep talking about this subject because nobody keeps learning. You know, there's all kinds of research out there about it, but people keep making the same mistakes over and over. What are the biggest mistakes parents make?
Well, I think one of the...
Where do we start?
Yeah, we only have a few minutes, but I think one of the biggest ones is kind of using these one-size-fits-all strategies, like timeout and counting 1, 2, 3 for misbehavior.
Yeah.
You know, they may work in the short term, but they really don't teach kids how to make better choices.
And the fact is, punishment doesn't teach new behavior. In fact, it can teach you ways to avoid bad behavior or getting consequences in the future.
System.
Yes,
totally. So if you're doing any of these things, you want to also teach, well, what can you do differently next time to avoid making the same
There's a way
mistake?
that parents are parenting now that they didn't back when we were younger, and they do say things when kids are having meltdowns like, choose your words, tell me what you want. Parents used to just say, like, stop whining, we're going home, and that was the end of the conversation. Yeah. Which is the better method?
I think you have to find a balance of the two, to be honest. I think for some kids, you need to be able to say, okay, what's going on right now? And you really need to validate their emotions in that moment, because we're not always doing that.
Yeah.
And so then kids don't know how to express emotion, experience emotion, deal with emotion. But we also need to set a limit and keep that limit. So if you say, if you do that one more time, we're going home,
and
you need to be willing to take them and go home.
Right. You've got to follow through.
They don't follow through. And that's one of the problems.
It seems to me that the biggest mistake I see people making is when they make their children the center of the universe. So that the kid thinks they're the center of the universe. Right. They maybe, it's just, we're just one of many on this planet. Yeah. And if you're told that the sun rises and sets on you, you're going to expect everybody else to feel that way about you, too.
Yeah, and that's one of the big parenting mistakes, too, is just, being afraid to let your kids experience disappointment or discomfort. Yeah. But that's really absolutely necessary. They can't be the center of the universe all the time, and they have to go through the difficult periods so they can learn the resilience and the skills that are going to, get them through life.
Doing that, not just through when they're young and even adolescents. Some of them are doing it all the way till they start working, and they're trying to help their kids get internships, and they're trying not to,
Yeah, so they're never disappointed.
Well, they never fall down, so they never learn how to, that's not the real world, so they don't learn resilience, they don't learn problem-solving strategies, they don't learn creative thinking, because someone's always jumping in and doing it for them, and that's that failure to thrive part of the generation.
My daddy used to say to me, I love you too much to deny you the privilege of making mistakes.
Yeah, that's right.
Great.
Isn't that cool?
Do you think you can unring the bell, though? Let's say your child's 8 or 9 and you have been doing it that way. You don't want them to fall, and now you're watching the segment and you're thinking, can you unring the bell? Can you change things?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes, I think we both agree with that. It's totally harder, but the fact is you can change behavior at any age, but you have to let them know that you're changing the rules so that they know what to expect, and then they're going to push it and push it and push it and have all these behavioral bursts, and you have to stay on point and keep working hard.
Part of the problem is that in a two-parent family, both parents usually have a different approach to the kids, and the kids learn early on how to work that system and work the parents against one another. And shouldn't parents have the discussion beforehand of, look, we're going to be together on this. You and I, got we're doing the best for little Johnny, or little Johnny's going to go around one of us. So
we can be consistent. Yeah, and I think the important thing is to figure out what's not working. If things are not going well, figure out what's not working and start making changes little by little. It's never too late to ring that bell, but you just have to be very consistent in walking that balance of kindness and firmness is so important. And that's the
really
hardest
love
thing.
Them. You'll discipline them.
Absolutely.
Ladies, thank you.
Thank
you so
very much.